Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlie, and welcome back to Gunsmith, episode 22. It's been so long since I've actually played this game, so I might actually need like a couple of minutes to reacclimate myself to the processes that are going on in this game, because my life has been absolutely nuts, and I haven't been able to sit down and do this. But there is a silver lining to that, and that is that a new update for the game just dropped. Check out the new menus, huh? There's a bit of texture to this now, huh? But that's not it. That's not the only thing. Oh no, they've added a couple of new things to the game. The first is the ability to pause. You can actually click a button to pause. It's not spacebar. If you hold down spacebar, you get to look at all the health and stuff too. It's not spacebar though, unfortunately. I think there might be a way to rebind that though. Settings, controls. Maybe pausing the game can be a spacebar thing. Pause game flow. Oh, it's P. Highlight all machines is spacebar. You know what? Let's change this to H and change this to spacebar, because that feels way more. Oh yeah, that feels way better. Yep. Suppose spacebar to pause the time. I like it. Now there's still no way to speed up and slow down the time. That's not a thing. You can also, looks like, yeah, no, that's it. That's it. This is a different mode. Okay, so we're setting up, we're making SMGs, we're making the big rifles, we're not making ST9 pistols, so that's like the one thing we're not making. We're also, as far as weapons go, we're also not making boots. And I think to finalize the game, we need to at least be producing everything the game has to offer. There's a couple of things though. The first is they've changed a little bit on how things display, just a tad. So, I'm trying to find where it is actually. There's a readout where you can see how much storage space you actually have available. It's this one right here. You have 323 storage spots in your racks. Before, this would normally tell me how many racks I have available. Now it's telling me the exact spots that are available. So that's also really helpful. The other thing they changed is that each of your clients now have a face, which I appreciate that, but I'm not sure how much diversity there is in clients. It does add a little bit of personality to it, so I do like that. We have 6 clients. It'd be kind of cool if we had more than 6 clients, but I guess it's just a little thing that I don't really care that much about. It looks like my reputation with Germany is like maxed out, which is funny because that's like one of the only countries I'm selling to that I can't actually set up a factory in. Like, can I set up a factory in Germany? No? Oh, well, all right then. Anyway, couple of other things they've done in the game, and then we'll get going. They've added new products. So there's 2 new guns. Let's go into research really quick. And there's 2 new guns we can do, okay? The first is the RG-870 shotgun, with the prerequisite being simply the Mark I SA pistol, okay? This has been expanded a little bit. The ST9 pistol is here, the SMG is there, and then the rifle we've unlocked is here. But there's also the CV-47, and this has like wood grain and stuff, which seems pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and start that research. It's 380 research points, so we only have 623 left. I am gonna need just a little bit more RP, but because of how much money we have, I can just go 1% of R&D. And it would give me more RP, like, done. That's it. We have 3,000 RP now. So, like, I really don't need any more RP. We just get it. So, there's that. They've removed the sound effect that plays when you sell an order. I don't know if that was intentional, but I'm no longer getting a sound effect on selling, but I am getting one on receiving an order, right? I just don't get it when we sell. So, that's a new thing, too. So 2 new guns, we can look into that too. They've also added armor. So off on this side, on the left side of the tech tree, if you come down here, it used to just end with these 2. But now gloves branch off into KEVLAR dispensers. And we can start the research on KEVLAR dispensers, the resin machine, armor press, KEVLAR helmets, and KEVLAR armor. And we can make those things now too. So they're adding more things to the game. I love it. Thank you for doing that. I'm not sure. I still think it's probably better for us to focus on something, mass produce it, and sell it. As opposed to, like, you know, the idea that you should make everything. But again, once you research it, then orders begin to pop up for it. So as long as you don't research it, you're never going to get an order for it anyway. So looks like orders are coming in 5 seconds. Another thing they added, which I appreciate this, at least by the changelog, is that the machines need repairs less often now. They've reduced the wear and tear rate on the machines, so they don't wear down quite as fast. And I do appreciate that too, because it seems like that would be something that has to happen. Oh my god. What's going on here? How did that happen? How did that happen? Gotta keep an eye on this. I had a lot of spillage right there. So this is our new factory with, you know, the big rifles, right? The nice, big, expensive rifles. And we're producing a lot of gun components and a lot of the metal bars. We could double up and, like, we could produce more stuff with this. You know, we could produce more stocks, more grips, more bodies, more all that stuff. And we could. And I could sit here and optimize the factory, or we could go look at some of the new stuff. And I think I'd rather do that. I think I'd rather make a new factory and have that whole new factory dedicated to these 2 new weapons. And then I want to go to our first factory, I think. And this might be a little bit backwards thinking, but I want to remove all the bullets from the first factory and replace that entire bullets production segment with armor and Kevlar and stuff. Because that seems like it means we're going to be producing less bullets, which maybe isn't great for our orders, since it might cause bullets to be a bottleneck again. That's an interesting bug. Now I have no orders. They're back. Okay. Can I reproduce that? No, it doesn't seem to. Okay, never mind. I hit the middle mouse button and everything went away. So I thought maybe I could reproduce it. It'd be nice to find something that the devs don't already know about, you know, and be like, I found that bug. That'd be nice. So let's take and go to which factory? You know, we could set up another one in the United States. If I set up another firearms factory in the United States, it's 125,000, right? But we can look at what it's going to cost us to generate to make these rifles. Research is still ongoing, and then we're going to start looking at these. But I want to see sort of what the formula is for those rifles. So let's set up the basics that we know of right now, which is like gun components and like the stuff that we know we're probably going to need for this. We're most likely going to need. We don't need gun cotton because that's for. Yeah. We don't need gun cotton. Initial gun is there. We want global though. Here we go. Scroll all the way down, and we're gonna find most likely metal bar spam is gonna need to be a thing again. So let's get metal bar spam going. And we could probably put that kind of right over here. I still wish the interface wouldn't get super dark on me when I'm trying to place things. That's one thing the game still does. We could do that and then flip it over maybe and kind of maybe get this to be... I don't know, what do you think? Like maybe right here? As long as there's 1 meter spacing between these two machines, everything gets repaired. Yeah, that should be okay. We can move the utilities. Let's move the power utility all the way over here. That's not going to be enough room, right? Yeah, I don't think so. That's not enough room there. All right, we'll put the utilities over here then. No problemo, man. We'll stick them in right over here. Who cares? Actually, this could probably be gas and stuff because power tends to be a lot of stuff. Like, we tend to need a lot of machines for that. All right, we'll put that one there. I want to grab this one. Bring it over here, too. Pop it there. Then we'll come over here. We'll grab these two things. And we'll move them over here. For the time being. Done. Okay. We're going to need what? We need the gun parts. So we get the gun parts going, and that's a big operation, but it's going to make a lot of gun parts for us. So, yeah, let's put that over here, maybe. Yeah, we can kind of have it wrap around this way. Need room for tool benches and stuff too, though. Yeah, here, let's go gun parts. I kind of like it wrapping this way, though. I just need a spot for a tool bench. This'll do. Yeah. Then we'll put the tool benches right here. And we'll put one right here. And we'll put one over here, let's say, sticking out like that. That should be more than adequate for tool supplies and stuff. We're going to grab a couple of guys, a couple of staff, right? Mechanics, 1, 2, 3. That should be good. To cater to those, to their needs so that they're not, you know, super depressed by working for us. We're just going to take and go like this. I think this is the optimal setup for this. Because it puts everything in perfect places so they can be affected by all the things you put in. Like this arrangement is perfect. Everything gets influenced by everything else. It's perfect. And then we'll just kind of go like that on this side. We can put one of these tables in and put like a little plant like right there. Call it good, it's fine. Okay, more than enough to handle for those guys. Now we also have this new thing. It's called Sales Station, the station that manages automatic orders processing. This is one of my favorite things, but I haven't looked at it yet. So we're gonna do that. Marketer Station, I'm gonna pop you right over here. And by marketer, I mean just the market station. You're only allowed to have one of these. And then you can have a sales station right next to this one. And you're only allowed to have one of these. And then you can go to staff management, orders manager, and recruit that guy. And then go to market manager, recruit that guy. Okay. Now we're losing tons of money, but that's just because I'm not filling orders. So let's just go fill as many orders as we can. This bullet order is almost ready. That's $500,000. This one down here is getting pretty close to ready. That's going to be another $500,000. This one over here, we're just waiting on 762. I love how these 3 orders are waiting on bullets. Well, this one's not. It's waiting on guns. But these all these orders are waiting on bullets, and it's all different kinds of bullets, right? So we can still fill all of these. They're not going to interfere. The guns that we're selling, well, these 2 orders for guns kind of double dips, but I think we actually have enough. 371 in stock, 180 and 260. I think by the time we're ready to fill these, we're probably going to have enough of those MMGs anyway. Okay, so now that we've got that going, I want to get market stuff happening. And I love how we have like this new background now. I'm not necessarily a fan of all the clicking, but I get it. It's cool. And we're going to need aluminum blocks and steel blocks. So let's get aluminum blocks and steel blocks. I want to order, let's say 200 when we get to an item quantity that is less than or equal to, let's say 40 remaining. Go. We're going to do the same thing with steel blocks. And we'll, wait, nope, aluminum blocks, sorry. We'll do 200, and that's when our item quantity gets equal than, or less than or equal to 40. Seems good. Okay, turn that on. And now all these machines can be turned on pending power. So let's race over here where our power is going to be stored. And I need to make sure that our guys are going to be managing this. So I'm just going to set up a quick new patrol to have one of our guys just go back and forth between these to make sure that our power is good. And then they also can head on over here just to check on the utilities and stuff too. We'll save that and assign somebody to that line. And then we're going to pop in some power. Let's go probably, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10 for now. Should be okay. And now we need to assign all these things to lines. So we'll grab a new line, had the new station here, and we're just gonna pop you in kind of anywhere. I guess we'll put you right here. That seems good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that it? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, that's beautiful. Cool. Engage the line. Turn it all on, baby. Here we go. All right, good. So that stuff's happening. And we should start seeing metal bars be kicked out like a ton. We should have a ton of metal bars being kicked out. Next line. You notice how there's a sound effect now when you turn machines on. I kind of like that touch too. That was pretty cool. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh. Yeah, this does take multiple stations, unfortunately. Add another station over here, I guess. And we want to add... I actually forgot which ones were on this one. So all of these, all of the ones on that side, all of those. So it's just these three. So this guy's going to have to manage something else. This station's going to have to manage this plus something else. So we'll have this, just these are on this one. You can turn that on. And then we'll go ahead and have you turn yours on. And this will be creating our gun components. Beautiful. Okay, research-wise, we should have this gun done. Yes, we can start looking at that. Let's get the shotgun research too. And I want to see what the recipe is for this. Cookbook. The CV47. We're also not making TNT yet. And I'll get to that, but I want to get to the new stuff as soon as possible here. So, the new stuff... Well, we got this whole little wooden block thing now too. Interesting. Milling stations are going to use wooden blocks to make... Ooh, okay. Okay, hang on. Now, what if we shifted a little bit? Shifted some things. These are all metal formers. This is all going into metal formers. Okay, so I think what we can probably do here is if we go to, let's say, the metal bar spam layout. Maybe. Let's just pop this down and see what happens. We'll fill the orders that we can fill, which it looks like all of those. Very nice. Back up to 10.5 million now. We have a bunch of available orders, and look at this. Wow, that's worth a lot of money. That's 2 million bucks. That's worth a lot. We can't quite fill this yet, though. I'm not confident in our ability to fill it. So let's just click these. Or not. Yeah, click these until they let me. Lots and lots of orders coming in. And I think theoretically with an orders processor, I shouldn't have to sell these anymore, right? Isn't that how that works? I shouldn't have to sell these manually anymore. When do the orders process, I wonder? Automation rule. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's a new button up here. Automation rules on the orders and clients. So, available orders. This is for, I mean, like, available and active. What does that even... new market automation. I know that part. This is all market manager stuff. There's no... I don't think they have a tooltip for this yet. I don't think they do. Because orders automation, the help section for that is the market automation. It's not even the orders automation. Okay, well, let's experiment. So available orders, rule conditions, can be filled. Okay. Total order value. Interesting. So it'll automatically fill orders that are... I just want to say can be filled. I think we're just going to automate that. Oh, I get it. So wait. So if we... All right, hold on. I just want to see this really quick. Save. So I think what this is doing is... whether this rule is to accept orders unticked or reject them ticked. So whenever we have orders that are available, we're going to take the orders. If we can fill it, we'll take the orders. If we have an active order already and we can sell it, then this will be the one that processes a sale on it. So right now we have active orders, but we can't actually sell them yet because nothing's available to sell. But we can accept this one. But they're not going to accept this order until immediately we can fill it. That's kind of curious. Let's adjust this. So available orders. Let's delete this one. For available orders, I want you to take it automatically if the order value is greater than or equal to, let's say, 300 grand. So any order that's worth that much, you're going to automatically accept it, right? So if I go to available orders, these are not worth that. So you're not going to accept them automatically. So let me adjust this again. We'll say edit greater than or equal to. Oh, wait, this is now 300. Well, is this in the thousands then? Let's try 30. See, now these are gone. And they've been boosted into here, right? So they're automatically accepting and selling orders. That's kind of cool. Okay, I can dig it. Okay, so for this gun, whoops, where's the cookbook? Right here. For this gun, we want to have the metal bars and stuff. All that stuff's happening. Gun components and stuff, we're already doing that. We're going to want to take gun production start and have that working. But before we do that, I want to also get the wooden block stuff started. So this all takes milling machines, not metal formers. So what I want to do here, I think, is we're going to adjust this by getting rid of these and replacing them with, I guess it'd be the milling machines. Yep. We're going to need 3 of these. And let me just see about where they're going to be put. We probably don't need this many conveyors anymore, because of the shape of these machines. Just gotta make sure we can repair them. I think this is a little tight on repairing that, so I am gonna put this back over there where it was, just because I think that is tight. We're gonna go like this. We can actually bring this and make it a 1 meter instead. You know what? Instead of that, why don't we just do this instead? And then this one can be here. As long as we get that out of the way, we can pop this here. Good. And then we're going to put you there. Going to put you there, and going to put you there. Probably not necessarily the most efficient outlook here. I've also had some comments that said, like, hey, you can't repair these because they're right next to each other. False. You can repair them on this side, and you can repair that on this side. You just need one side to be available for repairs, not a specific side. So technically, I could get away with doing this. And perhaps I will actually get away with that. Perhaps I will just do this instead. Then it's all nice and, like, kind of more nice and tidy. But this right here will work, right? So here, I don't think we actually need 4 of these because we're only outputting one type of supply now. So how fast is the output? Maybe we don't even need this. Wooden blocks dispense in 2 seconds. And if you're outputting, I don't know, let's say the stock, that's a 2-second crafting speed. How fast are you outputting? Forward stock is 2 seconds. And how fast are you outputting? Grip is 2 seconds. Well, that takes care of that. So we don't need any of this stuff. We can just get rid of that right now and just go like this. Done. Get rid of that and move this, and this wooden stuff is done. So all we need now is the dispensing for this. So wooden blocks, and then you're doing the stock, forward stock, and grip. Every 2 seconds, we're kicking those out. Perfect. Let's move these machines. We'll stick them over here for now. Maybe just a little bit more. Maybe just a tad bit more this way for the sake of repairs. There we go. We're going to want a patrol route here just for our dudes. I wish there was like an automated patrol route tool. I think that would be cool. Because this, I get the importance of this, and I understand why this is developed in here, but it's also a little bit tedious, and I think it's not really necessary for like the spirit of the game and what the game's all about, right? These little patrol routes. I don't think this is really necessary for the player to do. Automating this process so that mechanics will periodically just go into a sequence around certain machines. You know, maybe have it be a checklist. Like internally in the game, there's a checklist where it says, you know, how long has it been since this machine was looked at. And then it just looks at that. And it says, oh, it's been this long. Okay. We don't need to check that right now. I don't know. It's just an idea. Okay, so wooden stuff. All we need now is go to market, and let's grab wooden blocks. And I'm going to buy... all these sound effects now, huh? I'm going to buy 300 of these to start off with. They're actually really pricey. 15,000 for 300 of these blocks. Also, the price of these is increased right now, so we're going to be paying a premium. That's unfortunate, too. Add a new buying rule for the wooden blocks, and let's say we want to buy 200 of them when our supply is greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, let's go with 20. Okay. For some reason, I can't activate the automation rules. And I think it's because the automator is on break or something. Is that what's happening here? He's certainly not sitting in his chair right now. Is that you? You look like a mechanic. Also, what's this? There's a pop over here. Okay, so it looks like each piece of furniture can be impacted by, looks like 2 plants. So if I put you here, and then I put you here, now we get, oh, okay. It's like a guide. It's like a guide that says how desirable this place is or something. Well, that's kind of interesting. So if I pop this here, then these are all... oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of nifty. All right, cool. I don't know. It was probably like that already, but it's like a nice way to cue the player in as to the importance of certain elements, right? I like it. Let's get... actually, you know what? Let's do this. Bring all of you... you know what? Like, I already have the patrol route set up there and everything, and I don't really feel like moving it. We're just gonna add you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just turn these on. All right, so we should see, yeah, wooden blocks are going in there. They get cut up, and they all get distributed into the recycle bins. Good. Okay, then. The next course of action for this wonderful new gun is making the cylinders, too. We need to do that too. Was that part of a template before, or did we just... I thought that was part of a template. Aren't you supposed to... no, this is the metal bar spam. Yeah, this is all metal bar spam. We don't have... didn't I have a template for that? Metal bar spam, gun cotton, bullet punchers. Huh. It doesn't appear as though I do. Rifle production. Maybe it's part of the rifle production template. If I put the rifle production template, like right... I can fit it in over here. You know, it fits right here really well. So I'm gonna take back what I had. Never mind. We're gonna move these. Because this fits really well, right? I'm just gonna put you over here for now. Right? And just like, that'll be good for now. Okay, and then we'll, you know, hoover these up. And then we're going to drop rifle production spam. Or rifle production, I guess. It's not really spam, but... we'll drop rifle production, like, right over here. It just fits, you know? And actually, we'll move that bench, too. Let's move this tool bench to be... I don't know. How about right here? Just kind of sit in there for now. And then we can have this be kind of right here is good. Yeah. Right about here. Sounds good. Okay. So this part is going to be the cylinders. Right? The cylinders are getting kicked out from here. That takes care of all these components that we need. So the metal bars are being exported out from here, I guess. They all go in. Oh, okay. Hold on. Gun components, gun components. We don't need this many gun component dispensers, actually. And we also have to change all the rifle components. So like this one here is taking cylinders. And you just need to have the C47 barrel. So let's do CV47 barrel. There's a top barrel part too. The top barrel is made with metal bars though. So the barrel is made with that input, which is what's going to be made through here. So that's fine. And then you are metal bars getting kicked out, and you're going to make, let's say, the top barrel. Top barrel is going to get made. Where is it? Top barrel, top barrel. Where are you? Here, top barrel, good. And then this one here is going to be made into the CV47 body. It should be all the way at the end of the list. CV47 body, good. And then you are going to be the magazine. So I have all of the CV47 components, and you're noticing something else too, which is really nice. Thank you so much for doing this. While I've been messing with my factory, I've been paying attention. Like in the start, I was paying attention to orders, right? But now that I've got the automation set up for orders processing, I've been doing all of this, and look, we're at $15 million now. I've made $5 million. And I haven't had to do that all by myself, right? As soon as these are able to be sold, our sales guy is selling them. Now that's wonderful. It's just this passive thing. I don't have to deal with that anymore. I really, really didn't care for the ordering system, and that's totally fixed by having another guy. So thank you for doing that. Definitely appreciating that. So what were you doing? Initially, you were doing the forward stock, but I don't think we need that part anymore. We have gun components that are getting kicked out. These three materials, the barrel and the stocks. And then there's the wooden stocks. That's what we need to be kicking out. Yeah, and they're going through 4 levels of heating and cooling, which is what all of this stuff is. The gun components don't need to be run through all that stuff, so it's over here. I'm not sure how many gun components we need for this, so let's analyze this really quick. The machine needs to go through the anodizer, which they do, and then it gets merged into the CV47 merged. Okay, so it's 1, 1, 1, 1. Gun components is 8. Okay, it's crafting speed 2. All this stuff is going to be kicking out. So these things here aren't necessary. We can get rid of some stuff. I think it might be better to get rid of... Oh, we don't need this anymore either. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of these. These are all unnecessary now. And because of that, we can actually move this entire piece forward more. So let's move all of this to here. Okay? Gives us a little bit more room, right? And we could play around with moving things in different positions. Like I could have this be in this little slot if I wanted to, but I'm not interested in the micromanagement of that. That's something where if you're like sitting there and you're like, you know what, I don't really have anything to do today, I'm just gonna move machines around, then, you know, cool, like do that. But I'm not as interested. Like this right here is kind of unnecessary, but again, I don't really care. Okay, so barrels, cylinders, mixed barrels. We got the top barrel being made there. Body and mag all goes through 4 levels of heating and cooling, gets anodized. Because the gun components kick out at 2 seconds, I think, and we need 8 of them, I think we can probably get rid of you and you and you. This leaves us with 3 machines. Pretty good. And yeah, I think we're good. So this is going to be this, and then you're going to be making the CV47s. And they probably don't go... This is another thing. Those long guns probably don't fit in here. So what we should do, so that we can actually make the damn things, is highlight all these machines. Give me a second. Highlight all of this and rotate this whole arrangement so that we can put a boxing machine at the end of this. So probably fits more like here instead. And then we take and do an end of the line, and we could stick that here. Something like that. And then we get the boxing machine to go about, like, I guess here. Yeah, and then let's move these, actually. This moves over, this moves down. We could probably have it go right about here. I just want to make sure there's enough room to fix the machines. Wow, maintenance guy. Good call, dude. Way to just stand right there. Right there? Okay. And then we just take the belts and connect it this way. So I can see them come off the belt. You know what? Let's... like that. Dumbass. And there. Okay. Okay. So that's that should be our CV47s, right? We're producing everything we need to produce, and tons of them too. So we can actually double this up, really. I think this whole arrangement here can get doubled. If I highlight all of it, and again, we can tweak it for efficiency later, I suppose. But if I highlight all of this, right, I think I can just save this as CV47 production. Right? And then just, you know, replicate it over here. With, again, another boxing machine even too for it. That's fine. And we just have 2 sets of it now. And we just start making a bunch of these. So we're out of aluminum and steel blocks. Are the automation rules missing market manager at market station? Now, what is going on with that? Why do we not have the market manager in his station? I hired him. The sales manager's also taken it. Do I not? Did he quit? Like, where's my market manager? He's gone. He's just not hired anymore. Hi, market manager. Get back to work, please. Where did he go? I know I hired one. Well, that sucks. We're not making anything right now. Okay, I need another station, so we'll grab, let's say you. We'll add you to, I guess, maybe here. Seems good. And we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Crap, can't get quite all of them. No problem. The last machines, actually, we could make this person manage it. It does fit. So we'll do that. Now we're missing power for the last machines, so we're going to drop down a bunch of power here, too. Let's say... I don't know, like this. Still got a dude walking this line to make sure we got enough power. Make sure everything stays repaired, right? Turn these on. And then we want to add a station over here. And we could have this guy, right, manage these machines. And then one more. Turn this on, have you be, let's say, here. Why not? And you're going to manage these machines. And that'll be you. Okay. So we should see everything coming together nicely, I think, and getting developed. Let's see if the stocks and the grips and all that stuff are happening too. Actually, you know what? I don't think this sequence... It doesn't. Okay, hold on. Pause the game. This sequence doesn't actually output the machine arrangement we have. We're not outputting those wooden pieces. We're getting them in storage, right? Yeah, we got a bunch of them, but we're not outputting them. And I don't believe they go through... Like, do they even go through the anodizer, do they? Wooden stuff doesn't need anodized. No. So it just needs to find its way... It needs to find its way into here. On this side. So if we were to do... Let's say 3 dispensers. We go 1, 2, let's say, I don't know. Move these over a little bit. Say 1, 2, 3. Let's say hypothetically, less than hypothetically. We'll slide these over just a little bit. That. Let's say hypothetically, we wanted to do something like this. Right? And maybe we don't want any collisions. So what I could also do is, we could do this. Right? And then we dispense the grips, the forward stock, and the CS, yeah, and the stock here. So then we take you and say, add these 3 dispensers to you, flip it on, and what we end up with is a solution where I think, oh, that's interesting. So when we pause time, right, all of this stuff stops, which visually cues me the fact that we're paused. I mean, in addition to having this, you know, big thing here, which is kind of when you're focused in on the center of the screen, you really don't see this. But also, anything you place while it's paused is like the conveyor belts are moving. I think that's interesting. Oh, all of this is oh my God, it's all dispensing. So it's not paused. It's all dispensing anyway. This is just gonna get a huge influx of stuff. Oh, that's actually really, okay, you're gonna have to change that, obviously. So if we're like really behind on things, we just pause it, place the machines, and just, ta-da! We got a bunch of them in there now. That was mildly entertaining. I liked it. Let me make sure that this is working now. We should see guns getting made, hopefully. What are we missing? We're not getting the C-47 barrels. Why? Why are we not getting the barrels made? Market guy. Dude, what's going on? Turn it on. I guess I staffed him, but I didn't turn it on. Fine. Aluminum blocks. I want to buy a bunch of these, please. Let's get them made. Barrels will start getting made now, and then the rifles should start getting put together. Let's do the same thing on this side. We'll do it right here. Let's just have 3 dispensers. I knew there was a reason I left a bunch of space over here. We'll have 3 dispensers. We'll put one, let's say, I don't know, I want to leave some room. So we'll put one here, and on this side, we could probably have it be like right here. Although this isn't a whole lot of room for the boxes to fall, but whatever. Do that and that. Move you over to there, move you over to there. Then you are gonna output this, this, and this. And now we need to connect you to something. Connect you to a line. You have 8. You're only controlling 8 things. Rad, man. Right here. How's that sound? Boom. So we should start seeing the stocks come out now. All the wood stuff comes out. Sweet. And CV-47s. Look at the big case. Right? Oh, yes. Yes. And we're starting to get them boxed. Good. We're up to 17 million now. So I love the automated orders. The automated orders is so great. I don't have to worry about just going into the screen anymore. Honestly, this entire interface, it's kind of ironic in a little bit. Is this irony? I don't know if this is really irony. Oh, look, see, I can replicate it now. Yeah. When you rotate like this, with this window open, you completely mess with that UI. Yeah, that happens sometimes, for sure. But I find it humorous. In the same update, they added more. It makes this more attractive, and then simultaneously gave me a function in the game that makes it to where I never have to look there again. It's really nice. Oh, look at this. We don't have any shelves. Well, we got to get some shelves, don't we? We'll put them over here. Boom. 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 Yep, we'll just kind of do this. I know that they kind of don't match up, like there's some stagger here, but I don't care. There you go. That's the answer. I don't care. I really don't need this many shelves because I can stack them high. I don't need to take up this much space with them because I can just go up like this. It's cool. No problem. Sounds good. Get the Hoover out. Right there. That one's working, and that one's working too. Brilliant. So we're making great weapons now, and we can make a whole lot more of those. You know, we've already got 100 here. We can make a ton of those now. And that's great. Okay, Kevlar helmets are starting to get requested too. So why don't we go to research really quick, head on over here, and we're gonna need to start researching Kevlar dispenser. Again, I wish we could queue research. That's probably the next thing I would say this game needs is my ability to queue research. So I could say, I wanna do this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, this one. And then I could go back to managing my factory and it will take care of that for me over time. It's like Civilization, you know? Where you can click one in the future and it just queues up all of them that you need, you know? So that's it for the CV-47s, and I think that's it for this video. It's getting kind of long, but it's a new gun type. I know this isn't very efficient in space, and like I said before, yeah, I could mess with these machines and move them around and redo how the belts are, and I really could, but I'm not as interested in that as somebody who, I don't know, maybe is going to be playing the game for like a lot more time. I'm not going to be playing the game for that much more time. We got other projects ahead of us, including one Kerbal Space Program project that's coming up pretty quickly here. I'm pretty excited about that, the Mothership build. We got Gang War Season 3, or Gang War Part 3, Update 3. I don't know what you're going to call it. We got Gang War 3, okay? That's coming up soon too. And yeah, I want to do some Satisfactory stuff as well, eventually as well. Explosives former, wiring machine. We're going to take care of explosives as soon as we've taken care of the Kevlar. Maybe we'll do, you know, we have orders for Kevlar now. Ooh, that's the problem. We're going to start accepting orders for TNT and stuff, and we don't have the ability to make that stuff. Boots. Yeah. Well, we're just going to have to make everything so that our automated orders can keep existing without a hitch, you know? We're just gonna have to do that. We're up to $19 million. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time for more explosive fun, which will probably end up being Kevlar instead. But eventually explosive fun. Take care. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.